See what I'm saying? The Most High tell us something, we got to believe it. Right? Let's go right here. Let's take a look at this article, right? Check it out. I want to show you on my screen. You see the title right there? Okay. Right. I just want to show you the screen before I read it. You see that? Okay. Let's read our title quick. Right. Let's read it. This is from the Chinese. This is what the Chinese saying. They're getting mad at Babylon the Great. They're getting mad at Babylon the Great. Meanwhile, you got a lot of our people, the so-called blacks, Latino and Native, they don't even understand that this kingdom is the wicked kingdom on the earth. They don't understand. In this Chinese, they don't even read the Bible. And they have understanding. You see that? But you got wicked Negro, wicked Latino, wicked Mexican, wicked Salvadorian out there with their big mouth. With their big mouth. Blah, 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 blah. They don't know anything. Look at this. These are Chinese, and these people, they don't read the Bible. Peradventure, there might be some of them that read the Bible. They might be. Okay? Because some of them are Christian. You understand? This is China saying this, man. The Chinese, they're telling this to who? To the American. Okay? They're telling that to Esau. Mainly Esau. We know mainly they're talking to Esau. Okay? They're talking to Esau mainly. They're talking to Esau, to the slave master. Okay? Let's read it. He said, China say black Americans are being slaughtered. You see how they put it? Is this not true? Are they lying? Are the Chinese lying when they say this? What is America going to? You're here in America, you take everything for granted and you want to be politically correct. There we go. Your nakedness is being shown now. The Most High is showing your nakedness. The Most High is showing the nakedness of Esau, Edom, and of who? Babylon the Great, that whore. That whore, Babylon the Great, known as what? The United Snakes of America. You see the whore. That have committed whoredom, fornication, and adultery with what? All the nation. He got all the nation around to have sex with them. Right? Spiritually says, fornication. Let's read it. He said, China say, black Americans are being slaughtered. There we go. So, U.S. should not comment on Uyghur genocide. Hello. Hey, this is a beautiful article right here, man. We're about to read it now. You see, who is saying that? The Chinese. You see? So y'all black out there, so-called blacks, Latino, and Native, y'all need to give some hand to the Most High for moving the spirit. Give some hand to the Most High for moving the spirit upon this heathen. To tell Esau, the oppressor, our main oppressor, right? Which we want to follow. We always want to follow us. Who has been doing this to us for all this time, all this year, thousands of years, since 70 AD, since the Babylonian captivity? Esau took over our land. Since the Babylonian captivity, Esau took over our land, Jerusalem. You see that? So this heathen, let's read it. He said, China top diplomat Yang Jiechi said Thursday, the United States should not concern itself with the internal affairs of his country because black Americans are being slaughtered in the U.S. Hallelujah, man. These heathen, they got common sense. But you see, the people that they're mentioning, our people, they don't have understanding. Our people super wicked. They're naive. They're blind. That's why they call themselves black, African, African-American, Nigerian, Beninese, blah, blah, in the list. What do they call themselves? They call themselves black, just a color. Just a color in the crayon box. You understand what I'm saying? So, he said, black Americans are being slaughtered in the U.S. He made the comment during his first face-to-face meeting with Secretary of State Antony Blinken in Alaska. You see that? Face-to-face. He was not scared. He was not a coward. He told the devil straight. He said, listen, I'll tell you straight up, okay? He said, he made the comment during his first face-to-face meeting with Secretary of State Antony Blinken. He told him, point blank, period. He didn't give it, like, whatsoever he like it or no. He didn't give no damn about it. You understand that? Okay. He said, during a tense. So this hidden, they know who are the enemy. The only race of people that don't know who are the enemy are the so-called blacks, African-American, the so-called Latino, and Native Indian. We don't know. We just want to love everybody. Okay, why we being what? Hypocrite. right? With the Most High. We don't love the Most High, but we want to love the heathen. We want to love everybody, and we want to hate the Most High. How do you hate the Most High? You sin against the Most High. You don't keep the commandment. Okay, let's read it. It says, during a tense exchange, Yang implied the USA was acting hypocritically, right? So America is a hypocrite country. You see, that's what the guy is saying. Let me show it to you. So it won't be, so Facebook or YouTube, they won't be like, no, you speaking of why you offending people. Let's read it. Okay. So you see that? You see the word? Okay. Let me highlight it. Okay. There we go. You see the word right there. So just to put it out there, okay? Understand that? It say Yang implied the U.S. was acting hypocritically by criticizing China's treatment of our girl Muslim. Okay? Bear with me. Okay? Bear with me. You know, while you're reading something always pop up. Right? You know how all this internet thing goes, man. You know, right? It say, let's read it again. It say, Yang implied the U.S., okay, the U.S. was acting hypocritically by criticizing China's treatment of Uyghur Muslims. Why human rights in America are at an alleged low point. You see, this is they know. Meanwhile, the people that these Chinese are defending, they don't even consider the Most High. That's what the Most High say in the book of Isaiah. Let's go over there quick. Let me bring it out quick. Isaiah. Let's go to Isaiah. Okay, let's go to Isaiah. Okay, let's go to the book of Isaiah chapter 1. Let's go over there quick. Precept. We'll bring precept outside. Okay, that's the Most High, that's the Most High. This is the book of Isaiah. Isaiah. Okay, I'm missing a page already. Like I told you, man, all my pages are missing in my Bible. So I thank the Lord that He blessed me with other Bible, so I can always, get on, hold on to that. Let's go to Isaiah. Right, this is the book of Isaiah. Right, let's prove it, because we are very, very rebellious and stiff-necked nation. Okay, this is the book of Isaiah, chapter 1 and verses 3. The ox knoweth his owner. So if you ain't know what is an ox, you can Google it. OX, Google it, you see, and click on images. Okay, it's an animal that is used to do farming. You understand what I'm saying? So they are not that smart. They kind of a little bit dumb. They go off sometime. But still, let's see. The Moses is comparing Israel to this beast. Okay, this dumb beast. Okay, understand that. He said the ox knoweth his owner. So the ox, right, is the same family as a cow or a heifer. Okay, keep in mind. He said the ox knoweth his owner, and the ass. So the ass is the same family as well, donkey, or you say horse's family. Understand that? Okay. Another dumb animal. They need to be whipped. Okay, they need to be whipped to follow order. So Israel, that's why we're being whipped by who? The Most High. The Most High is whipping Israel. Who is whipping Israel? Is the Most High. Why? Sin, iniquity, wickedness, 24/7. That's what we do. Okay, understand that? That's what we do. Let's read it. He said, well, the ox knoweth his owner, and the ass his master creep. But Israel, the so-called blacks, Latino, and native, but Israel does not know. My people does not consider. We do not consider. Do we consider the Most High? Do we consider the law, the commandment of the Most High? Do we consider what these people saying? What? These people saying that black people or the so-called African American or the Negro are being slaughtered in America and nothing happening without no justice. With no justice. Okay? You see, these are hidden and they have common sense. Our people don't have common sense. Our people, they have no clue, no understanding. They just blind. They just wake up and think about food. What we gonna eat? Let's eat. Let's make some money. Let's smoke weed. Let's get high. Let's get drunk. So we lose our mind. So we can come and do the... Listen, that's not life, buddy. You are not put on the earth just to work and make money and make money. At the end of the day, when you go in the book of Proverbs, what did the Most High say? He said, riches will not save you. Your riches will not save you. But he that is righteous, is your righteousness that will save you. So your money that you're making ain't gonna save you. Point blank period. That's the Most High. That's the Most High. You don't like it? That means You're anti-God and you're anti-Christ. Okay? So let's keep on reading. He said, but Israel does not know. My people does not consider. We don't even consider the Most High. We don't even consider this thing, this hidden saying. This hidden, they understood our history. They are far away, they live in China, but they kept their eyes on America. The Most High is using them to keep his eyes on America, to let America know that what they're doing against the children of Israel is going to come to an end one day. The Most High will bring judgment. The same way the Most High brought judgment on the Egyptian, the Babylonian, and the list goes on and on and on. The same judgment must come upon America, whether you like it or not, whether you believe it or not. Okay? So this agent, this hidden, the Most High is moving the spirit upon them to warn America. This is a warning from the Most High, but the Most High is using this hidden. You see that? He that touches you, touches what? The apple of my eye. And that's what these Edomites, they don't understand. And they think they're going to continue. They're going to the police school academy and they train them how to oppress black people, how to pull black people over, kill black people, hang them up, handcuff them, throw them in a jail, accuse them or they lie on them because they know that our people don't read. They know we don't read. But guess what? The Most High moving the spirit upon the Chinese right now. The next, you're going to see another nation. The Most High move the spirit upon another nation. We're heading to, listen, America is falling slowly, whether you believe it or not. America is falling. We're seeing it. They're pushing for war. Don't you see the Federal Reserve, that old lady, she's pushing for war. For war. More cryptocurrency. More crypto. Okay? She's pushing for more fake money. So they're bringing in what? The mark of the beast slowly. The mark of the beast is being settled slowly, whether you believe it or not. Some of you don't believe it. Hey, it's coming slowly. You will witness it. If the Most High allow you to. If the Most High allow you, you'll witness it. So keep in mind that you don't take the mark of the beast. Okay, you got to stay diligent and endure until the end. Because this is just the beginning, man. It's nothing yet. It's going to get loose. It's going to get very worse, man. You got to get ready. A lot of people, some of y'all used to, oh yeah, let me go in the bathroom. You know, you got to, listen, where everything start getting loose, you won't have no running water anymore. So how are you going to take care of your own self? You got to start thinking about that, buddy. Because when we start catching more hell here in Babylon the Great, especially for many of our people, they take everything for granted. Listen, they won't be able to make it. Okay, you used to always jumping on your stove, turning on easy money. You know, you got your guys. You know, listen, you got to learn how to build up your own pit. Okay, unless you live in an apartment, you got to start learning how to go camping. Learn how to camp. You go in the jungle, how to survive, how to catch a fish. Those are basic stuff you should know. How to catch a fish. We got to build up. Your clothes get dirty. You got to learn how you go to the river and you wash your clothing. Understand that with water and soap. Or you just use water. How you going to bath yourself when everything be shut down? You got to understand, we got to get ready, man. It's going to get very nasty. Okay? Understand that. It ain't going to be pretty like some of y'all be thinking that, or some of y'all just believe that, yeah, you're going to just get saved by the thing they'll bring. No, man. Okay? Our people, our forefathers, when they were delivered from Israel, where did they go? They went into the wilderness. The Most High may do us a favor. He'll use some big ass boat, like maybe 100 tons, all the boats of this Edomite. The Most High will do us a favor. How he do it? Like the Most High told our forefather when he was delivering them from Egypt. What did he told them? He commanded Moses, borrow nice clothing from them and put on nice garment for the Passover. Take jewelry, gold, silver. Borrow all those things from them. And the Most High moved the fear upon these Egyptians. They gave up everything that they have. Okay? So the same thing is going to happen here in Babylon the Great. Right? It's possible the Most High send the chariot, but guess what? The Most High moved the spirit upon our people. Guess what's going to happen? The brother that know how to ride a boat. You see what I'm saying? The brother and the sister that know how to ride a boat. The Most High moved the spirit and we be on the boat. The same way the Most High brought our forefather from Assyria to America. Guess what? To Assyria. The same thing is going to happen where we be delivered and brought to where? To the wilderness. So understand. We got to start thinking like that. We take everything for granted. When we wake up, we can just stay home and order pizza. You order this, you do blah, blah, blah. Listen, man, you got to cut it loose. You got to start learning the basic stuff, man. Okay? You got to learn how to change a diaper for your baby when there is no diaper. Okay? Our former, they didn't use no diaper, no chemical diaper that we use today. No. What did they use? They use what? Clothing. And they clean the behind of their baby. That's nothing. Okay? That thing ain't going to hurt you. Ain't going to harm you. You understand? It's your baby. If you love him or her, you got to clean her behind or his behind. Whether she poop or not, she pee, you gotta clean it. Don't be acting up like putting your finger because you got some fake nail on. You acting like yeah, blah, blah, blah. No, man. That's of the devil. Stay righteous. Our foremother, listen, some of y'all never been to West Africa. If you got a good brother, a righteous brother that is mindful of the Most High, okay, you should definitely travel to countries like Ghana, Benin, Togo, Ivory Coast when you get a chance. If the Most High allow you, travel and go to, around and see how the people operate. Look how our people operating in West Africa. Take a look. Today they're being corrupt by the Western. We understand that. But guess what? Before that, they were doing wonderful. They were doing wonderful. You see what I'm saying? So we got to learn the basic stuff, right? I just want to put that out there. So let us wake up. Yes, shalom, shalom. Shalom, Marie-Louise, shalom, shalom, shalom à vous. Béni soit l'Éternel Yahweh, Bachem Yahweh, shalom, shalom, shalom. Shalom, shalom à vous. Merci. Merci pour avoir partagé le lien. Marie-Louise, merci. Que Yah vous bénisse et que Yah vous donne plus de sagesse. Mais shalom, shalom, shalom à Esther aussi. Okay? So, he said, during a tense exchange, Yang implied the U.S. was acting hypocritically by criticizing China treatment of God Muslim, while human rights in America are an alleged low point. You see that? Hey, he told him, he said, we do not seek conflict, but we welcome stiff competition. You see that? They say, listen, we bold, man. So we, hey, and we always stand up for our principle. You see this heathen? They know. Why can't we stand up for the law, the commandment of the Most High? Why can't we slaughter our own lamb? Why can't we slaughter our own lamb and feed our own nation? Why can't we own our own businesses and help our own nation? Okay? Why can't our high holidays, the high holiday of the Most High give, why can't we stand for that? You see what these people saying? You see? But people don't want to do that. They want to learn the way of the heathen. Let's go right here. Let's go right here. Let's go in the book of Proverbs, like I was reading early this morning. Right? Let's go to Proverbs 3:31. Let's go over there quick. Bear with me. Okay? Let me grab my other Bible. Right? Bear with me. Let's go to the book of Proverbs. Okay? This is Proverbs 3:31. Let's go over there. Okay? This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 3, and verse 31. Bear with me. Flipping my pages quick. This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 3, and verse 31. And it reads, it says, envy thou not the oppressor. You see, and that's what Israel do. We want to live the way they live. You see these people, they hold on to fast. They hold on tight and fast onto the principle, onto the culture. We the one we want to wear suit and tie now. Most of our people, the so-called blacks, Latino, and Native, what do they wear? Suit and tie. Suit and tie. You see, they don't dress up like the way our forefathers used to dress up. They don't operate like that. Why? Because they want to live just as the heathen. You see what I'm saying? They want to live just as the heathen. Right? They're learning the way of the heathen. The Most High is against it. You understand that? The Most High hate it. The Most High, he hate it. The Most High hate that spirit. Because he told us in the beginning, he said, don't do that. The Most High said, don't do that. Okay, bear with me. The Most High said, don't do that. Do not do that. He said, well, envy thou not the oppressor. Our people, they want to wear suit and tie. They want to look like the slave master. They want to look like Esau. You see what I'm saying? And that's the spirit of Israel. That's the spirit of Israel. Everything, oh, well, you know, they're trying to justify all the weakness. All the things that they do, Israel always want to justify. You see what I'm saying? Israel always want to justify. Israel always want to justify. That's the spirit. They always want to justify. You see what I'm saying? That's the spirit. Bear with me. I'm ready. I'm looking for something quick right here on my laptop. Bear with me. Okay. All praises to the Most High. Right? And that's what you're seeing. That's what you're seeing throughout the fucking of this earth. Right? All you see is weakness. Rebellion of Israel. It's just rebellion. We're rebelling against the Most High every day. Every day. Okay? Every day we rebel against the Most High. Every day. Every day. You see what I'm saying? This is a high season that we repent and we keep the commandment of the Most High Yahweh. Otherwise, we'll perish. Destruction is going to come upon us. Destruction is going to come. Whether you believe it or not, destruction is going to come. Right? Let's read it. Let's read it now. He said, envy thou not the oppressor and choose none of his way. So we shouldn't be doing the thing that they do. If the Edomite woman, they want to wear paint, we shouldn't be wearing paint. You see these heathen? You see these Chinese? They're holding to tight and fast. Shalom. They hold on to tight and fast to the thing. You see what he said? We do not see conflict, but we welcome stiff competition. And we will always, then he says sometime, okay? You see that? These Chinese, they say they will always. The only race, nation of people, they don't want to stand for their own culture, their heritage, who the so-called blacks, Latino, and Native Indian. We want to copy the way of the other nation. If they eat pork, we want to eat pork. If they eat shrimp, we call it delicacy. If they eat crabs, we say, oh, I love it. It's good with salt. Blah, blah. No, man. Our culture is in the Bible. Our heritage is in the Bible. Okay? He said, envy thou not the oppressor and choose none of his way. For the froward is abomination to the Lord. You see that? Froward. Esau is froward. Why you want to choose that way? You see this hidden? Watch it. He say, by his secret is with the righteous. You see that? We got to stay righteous. Let's continue reading. He say, for our people and for our friend, National Security Advisor Jake Sullivan said during the meeting, right? What did he say? The American race concerned not only over the genocide of the Uyghur, guess what? But they just told them. China just told them, by you killing black people all the time, right? How do we know that? Let's go to another article, right? There's another article that I was reading, right, today, early in the morning, right? Let's see. There's an article that I'm going to share with you, you see, and let's see. It proves everything that these Asian people or these Chinese are saying. It proves everything that they're saying, okay? And we're going to show it to you. Let me look for that article quick, okay? I'm going to look it up actually, okay? Let me look it up quick right here. Because I have it in my message, okay? Let me see. Someone sent it to me. Bear with me. I'll show you. Right on point. You know, they know what they're doing, man. Just as this hidden is saying. This hidden, they know it. This hidden, they got common sense. But our people, we don't consider. Let's go to, meanwhile, I'm looking for that. Let's go to Jeremiah 4. Let's go to Jeremiah chapter 4. And we'll read verse 22. Let's go to Jeremiah 4 and 22. This is the beginning of the ministry of Jeremiah. Earlier we read the beginning of the ministry of who? Isaiah. Okay, he's always in the beginning. The Most High give understanding. Why? What is happening? He's letting Isaiah know. Okay, so that Isaiah does not go off. He said, Isaiah, listen. The reason why you see all these things happening to your nation, because your people, they're living in the midst of sin. You see that? Very simple. It's plain and simple. But our people don't understand it. Right? Let's read it. This is the book of Jeremiah chapter 4 and verse 22. He said, for my people is foolish. The Most High said we are foolish people. Isn't that true? 100%. The Most High is on point. Okay? He said, for my people were foolish. Okay? Let's continue reading. Let's continue reading. He said, for my people is foolish. They have not known me. So we don't know the Most High. We don't know the Most High. Do we know the Most High? Nope. We don't know the Most High. Why? Because we don't keep the commandment. How can you say you know the Most High and you don't keep the commandment? How you explain that? You explain that to me. You break that down to me. Okay? Let's read it again. He said, for my people is foolish. They have not known me. They are childish children, and they have none understanding. They are wise to do evil. They are what? They are wise to do evil. But to do good, to keep the commandment of the Most High, they have no knowledge. You see, we don't have knowledge. We don't have knowledge. Okay? Let me look for this article, man. Bear with me. Okay? Bear with me. Right. Let me look for this article quick. I want to look at the title quick. Okay? You see, the title of that article is called Thousands of Latino Way. Okay? Let's go back over here. Right. Let's go back to Facebook. Bear with me. right? Bear with me. Salakia, right? I'm looking for this article right here. Okay, 1,000 Latino were. Let's read it. Let's get it. Let's get it. And we're gonna show it. Okay, 1,000 Latino. Okay, let's get it. It's from Smart News. Okay, 1,000 Latino. Okay, let's get it. We'll show it. This proves what the Chinese are saying to America. Okay. Meanwhile, the Christian church, they have the Bible. They don't have understanding. Okay. Christian, they have the Bible. They don't even understand these basic things. Okay. Well, sterilize, I think, something like that. Sterilize. So this is a new article. Okay. This is a new article. It happened couple days ago. There we go. 6 days ago. There we go. 6 days ago. There we go. Okay, let's read this article. We can read it from, let's read it. Let's read it, okay? Okay. Let's read it, okay? Bioethics. Let this load up and I'm going to show you, okay? Okay. Okay, you see the title right here? Check out the title. Okay, it's a dark history, okay? To deceptive what? You see that? Sterilization of what? Thousands of Latinos. Okay. Thousands of Latinos. Where? Puerto Rico. Okay. And other places. So let's read this thing. Let's read it. This article came out a couple of days ago, March 18. Okay. The website is called bioethic.com. Okay, let's read it. It's a dark history of deceptive sterilization of thousands of Latinos were on COVID-19 vaccination. Right? Let's read it. It said in a survey conducted by the Kaiser Family Foundation from January 11 to 18, 6 out of 10 black, okay, and Hispanic adults say they do not have enough information about where to get the vaccine compared to about half of white adults who say the same. Okay, same thing with Edomites, right? According to a press release, a demography analysis released in February by the Center of Disease Control and Prevention confirmed that black and Hispanic Americans are underrepresented among vaccinated Americans, right? You know what? He's sugarcoating this thing, right? Let's go right here. I'm going to get another from another one. Let's take another article. He's sugarcoating it. We know how he's so operate, man. Let's get it right here. Right? I like it to get it from, this heavy, I'll say website. Website where, they don't play game, right? They expose thing. Understand that? Okay. So I like that article, right? That Naomi sent me. But at the end of the day, let me get it here. Right, let's read this. Okay. Let's read this one. It's from yahoo.com. Yahoo's News. Okay. Okay. Let's read it. Okay. Actually, bear with me. Some of these things, the way they put it, I love to read the article online, but at the same time, sometimes it's kind of hard. Because the way they put it, you can see that they're sugarcoating it. I don't want to deal with that. I want to see the blue. All right? Let's see. Let me see right here. Eugenic. Right. Eugenic. Right. Here is another one. I want the one from Smart News, man. That was a good one. Right. That was a good one. That was a really good article. So reading this morning from Smart News. Smart News, let me see right here. Let me just read this. So USA Today, let me read this. It says, thousands of Latino, right? This is from USA Today, okay? That's the article, okay? As the Chinese saying that our black people are being slaughtered in America on a high level. Hey, there we go. It said thousands of Latino were sterilized in the 20th century amid COVID-19 vaccine hesitancy. They remember. So some of these people, they remember. Okay? Let's read. It say, Consuelo Hermosillo, 22 years old granddaughter, didn't want to get a COVID-19 vaccine. The office worker at a special needs center was afraid the shot would prevent her from ever getting pregnant. You see that? So, he said the office worker at the special needs center was afraid that the shot would prevent her from ever getting pregnant. So she remembered. She said, man, that gives some shot to my forefather in Puerto Rico, this Edomite back in those days. And my mother, my grandmother, they couldn't have baby anymore. Who did that? Esau Edom. What is it called? It's called slaughtering. It's called killing. Because Esau, he's cunning. He know very well that the so-called blacks, Latino, and Native, our gene is very strong. The Most High bless us, we'll be able to make good, strong baby, healthy baby, very good, many. So Esau is concerned. He's scared that if he allow us to procreate, to make baby, we will overcome them. They will be the minority. Esau believe they will be the minority. Though we know they're the minority. Worldwide, they're the minority. Worldwide. Maybe here in America, we know they are not minority. Okay? Esau is not minority here in America. You understand? The minority here in America are the Israelites, the so-called blacks, Latino, and Native Indian, and the other nation. Okay? And the other nation. So, Esau is cunning. He said, you know what? If we let them, listen, they're going to make baby. He said, this Latino, they make too much baby. And these black people, they make too much baby. So how are we going to kill them? Let us sterilize them. Okay, we're going to go ahead and we're going to sterilize them. We're going to make them believe that we try and help them out. And we're going to inject them evil. We're going to inject them Satan job. We're going to give them Satan thing. So we can kill them up so they won't be able to get pregnant. When the man, marry his wife, he won't be able to have baby. Esau knows it. Esau knows, listen, hey, Psalm 83. I can say more than that, right? Let's read it. He said, so this sister, she said she's already having in her mind that she's afraid that if she receives Satan's job, she won't get pregnant. So this sister, she want to have children, which is beautiful. The Most High say, well, be fruitful and multiply, right? Esau said, no, do fornication, do adultery. You can be a whoremonger, right? You can be a whoremonger. You can have boyfriend and girlfriend. You can do whatever you want to do. That's sin. That's iniquity. And if you be found amidst your iniquity, you be destroyed. You understand that? Let's read it. He say, the mistrust did not form out of thin air. He said, the reason why this northern kingdom, they're concerned, they don't want to take Satan's job. They don't trust in this stuff that Esau is telling them, right? They say the main reason is not something that just coming up like from the thin air. It's not something that just pop up within one day now, or it just came up. No, it's not. It's something that dated from war years back. You understand? Let's read it. He said in 1973, okay, let's read it. This is a beautiful article right now, right? You see that? Okay, we get about to read history, okay? In 1973, Hermosillo, okay, let me see, sometime, I might be able to pull it on my laptop too, right? It's just my location, bear with me, my location. Let me ask Google. Google does everything, man. You see what I'm saying? Let me ask Google. That belongs